When it comes to supporting testosterone naturally, the conversation often gets hijacked by hype, flashy supplements, aggressive marketing, and extreme diets promising overnight results. But the truth is much more encouraging. Steady, consistent choices around food can support testosterone in real, meaningful ways. And it's not just about avoiding decline. It's about building a lifestyle that helps maintain vitality and strength across decades. At the heart of testosterone production is the body's need for raw materials, healthy fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals that work together to keep hormones in balance. What's often overlooked is how empowering this knowledge actually is. You don't need exotic powders or strict regimens to make an impact. Eggs, nuts, avocados, olive oil, lean meats, and colorful vegetables can go a long way toward laying the groundwork for healthy hormone levels. This isn't speculative theory. It's supported by growing bodies of research pointing to the power of whole food nutrition in maintaining hormonal health. One of the best things about this approach is how flexible it is. There's no need to cut out entire food groups or radically alter your eating habits overnight. In fact, overly restrictive eating can work against you. Diets that are too low in fat or calories can throw off the body's hormonal rhythm, sending the message that it's in a state of stress or scarcity, conditions under which testosterone tends to decline. A more balanced, nutrient-rich approach sends the opposite signal, that the body is safe, nourished, and ready to function at its best. There's also something encouraging in the fact that even small changes can make a difference. Cutting back on refined sugar, cooking more meals at home, choosing water or tea over sweetened drinks, adding a few more vegetables to the plate. These habits don't just help with testosterone. They help with sleep, energy, weight, and mental clarity, all of which are deeply connected to how the body regulates hormones in the first place. For men who are overweight or carry extra fat around the abdomen, food becomes an especially powerful tool. Fat tissue, particularly visceral fat, can produce estrogen-like compounds that compete with testosterone, disrupting the body's natural balance. But with gradual, sustainable fat loss driven by better eating and movement, testosterone levels often improve without the need for medication. This is real, measurable progress, achieved simply by returning to what the body was designed to do. Even the role of plant-based diets, once feared for their supposed impact on testosterone, deserves a more nuanced understanding. The science has shown again and again that men can thrive on well-constructed plant-based diets, as long as those diets include adequate calories, healthy fats, and complete protein sources. Whether you're omnivore or vegan, it's not the label of the diet that matters most. It's the quality of the food, the consistency of the choices, and the attention paid to balance. And here's another encouraging piece of the puzzle. Men who improve their diets often see benefits beyond hormones. They sleep deeper. They recover faster. They feel more energized and more mentally sharp. These are the kinds of ripple effects that aren't always visible on a blood test, but that define what it means to feel truly well. Testosterone is important, no doubt. It plays a role in confidence, sexual health, muscle mass, and motivation. But instead of chasing shortcuts, many men might find that the best support comes from the most basic sources: a good meal, a long walk, a night of uninterrupted sleep. The power of food in this equation isn't in dramatic spikes or hacks, but in its ability to rebuild the foundation of health, brick by brick, day after day. And perhaps most importantly, there's no downside to trying. Unlike pharmaceuticals or unregulated supplements, a better diet only improves your health overall. The foods that support testosterone also support heart health, mental clarity, digestion, and immune function. They're the foods we already know we should be eating. We just don't always connect them to something as specific as testosterone. But maybe it's time we did. In the end, the message is clear. While no single food will change everything overnight, the cumulative effect of eating better is real, powerful, and absolutely within reach. Testosterone responds not to extreme measures, but to steady support. And with the right food, that support can be as simple and as transformative as what's on your plate.